Hello everyone, I'm Boone Langston with Beyond the Brick, and today I am taking a quick look at the August edition of Blocks magazine. This month we have a cover feature from Paradisa to Friends, and a back cover feature, Spider-Man in New York. Let's take a look inside. So on the cover here we've got this great Friends mock, and on the back we've got this big New York City mock that was built for Spider-Man. Let's open this thing up and check it out. Here we've got more on Friends and Paradisa, I don't know how that's pronounced. Here's our table of contents. Let's just dive in. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite things here. Look at that Donald Duck tattoo. That's funny. A big look at the new Ninjago City set with some concept art here. This thing is going to be such an amazing build. I'm really excited about LEGO's new Boost line. It's going to be really cool to see what kids and adults alike do with this. Little feature on the Ferris wheel here. Let's keep moving along. This is a really interesting little article that you might miss, but it is about the number of minifigs in sets over time. And the reason this caught my eye is the Victory Lap Raceway here from the late 80s was one of my very first LEGO sets, and I remember playing with this as a kid. The mock Q&A article here is celebrating 60 years of LEGO, featuring 6 classic LEGO sets recreated in micro scale by Steve Guinness and Nate Diaz. We've got Skull's Eye Schooner, basic building set with train, the Taj Mahal, and of course one of my favorites, Benny's spaceship. We've got a great page of Blocks MOCs here with a really neat looking Cobra photographed out in a natural setting. And this awesome Thunderjaw, this kind of looks like a dragon style mech to me. And one of my favorite things on this page is the Blade Mark III, where they used the black hair from Minifig Series 12's Spooky Girl. That's funny to me. An awesome Robin Hood mock featured on a 2-page spread. And one of our cover articles, the Paradisa Legacy. I remember seeing these sets in LEGO catalogs in the 90s, and I think one of my favorite things about these sets are these giant clear transparent elements that I think we have found some really awesome uses for in MOCs since the 90s. Obviously a precursor to Friends, and that leads us to an article about making Friends, featuring the set's Sunshine Catamaran, Snow Resort Ski Lift, Heart Lake Hospital. And then over here we have a set review of the 10257 Carousel, which I had the pleasure of building here on Beyond the Brick with my friend Brett. This was such an awesome build, and if you missed our video, be sure to check it out. There's also some great LEGO building technique advice in an article here about building natural settings. And this use of the minifig scuba diving flipper on this mock that looks like Hey Hey from Disney's Moana to me. Let's get back to this Spider-Man build, and this was a build commissioned by Blocks magazine of New York City. And what I love about this article are the pictures of New York City in combination with pictures of the build itself, and we get to look at sort of the back of the buildings, where when your goal is taking a picture or having your mock viewed from a specific angle, you can fill in the back with whatever you want. And the pictures that they got of these New York City buildings are just amazing. Here's Iron Man. And they also included a whole spread on some of the techniques they used for these buildings, as well as instructions for a street hot dog vendor cart and a New York City taxi cab. And that's followed up by a couple more 2-page spreads of this New York City build. So that's my quick review of the August edition of Blocks magazine. If you want to know more about this, you can go to www.blocksmag.com. Be sure to watch here Beyond the Brick very soon for a review of the September edition. Thanks for watching.